everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I have a new Chille video. He's of course harassing police again as usual on a traffic stop. Enjoy the video.
By the way,
no license plate light.
No license plate light?
Yes, sir.
No license plate light?
Light, yeah.
On the front or the back? No license plate light. Oh yeah. Thanks. What code is that? What is that? Is that what? No license plate light. What code is that?
Just a traffic stop, sir.
No, I know, but what's the code for that?
I'll give you a warning, sir.
No.
How many times does he have to ask the guy, no license plate light? Oh, no license plate light. No license plate light? Like, seriously. We all understand English, and the driver of the car obviously speaks English. Chille, on the other hand, it has to compute in his brain. And since his brain is only working on very little functionality, it takes him a little bit longer to process the words coming out of people's mouths. He has to think, what the hell is a license plate light? So he keeps repeating it over and over until it finally dings in his head. Oh, that's what it is. Then he can carry on. He's a freaking moron. Chille. This is for Nevada State. When it comes to tail lamps, which would be a license plate light, since if I tell you a tail lamp, you probably won't understand what it is. So it's a license plate light. You know, it's that little bitty light bulb that is right above your license plate in the back of the car. Every passenger car, bus, and truck under 80 inches in overall width must be equipped with a lamp or a light, you know, that little light bulb, so constructed and placed as to illuminate with a white light the rear registration or license plate and render it clearly legible from a distance of 50 feet to the rear. Do you get that now, Chille? There is a code. It's not a made-up violation. There is an actual code for this.
Just a traffic stop, sir.
No, I know, but what's the code for that?
I'll give you a warning, sir.
No,
I'm not going to tell you any of their information, but
I'm here to film you. I'm going to film you.
Yeah.
You want to arrest me for filming you? Do it. I'll sue you. but all I'm here to do is film.
Okay.
I'm not here to fight you. I'm literally just, if you're not doing anything wrong, then there's nothing to be afraid of.
No,
I am just filming you.
Okay.
Chille, what the hell are you doing with the camera work? It sucks. Why are you going back and forth every time a police officer speaks to you when you speak? That's not how you record. You are there to record the police. Record the police, not your ugly ass face. There's no need for that. You are literally making people seasick by doing it that way. I don't know why you think that that's going to make you look professional in your videos, or it's going to make it look like you know what you're doing. The only thing it shows is you are so shallow and so conceited that you have to be in the camera shot more than what you're recording. You're not recording the police. You're recording yourself. Just call it that. So when you do interact with the police, just let them know what you're really doing. I'm not recording you. You don't need to arrest me. I'm actually recording myself talking to you. Because the only thing I'm interested in is how I look on camera. I don't care about getting any of you. I just want to record me. It's all about me. I'm in Chille world. That's it. It's all about me. Just be honest about it. You don't want to record them. You want to record yourself. And they don't have to tell you anything. They don't have to tell you why they stopped them. If there's a code, they don't have to tell you jack shit because you are not involved in this traffic stop. They gave the man a warning. That's what they do. I'm going to be honest here, and some people may not like what I have to say, but I'm going to say it. I find it actually a courtesy if my license plate light is out, or my tail light is out, or one of my brake lights is out. And one of the police pulls me over and says, hey, did you know that when your light is out, one of those three? No, I didn't know that. Thank you for letting me know. No problem. Go get it fixed. You're good to go. To me, I find that a courtesy. Because I'm not one of those people that every time I get in my car or I'm about to leave, that I'm going to turn my car on and walk around and make sure every freaking light works. Do I do that? Of course I do that. Probably every 2 weeks just to make sure everything works. But I'm not going to do it every time I get in my car. I drive around a lot. I go to the store quite often. I'm not a normal person who goes and buys 2 weeks worth of groceries. I lived in Romania for a while, and we did our groceries shopping literally every day. That way we didn't have all kinds of leftovers built up, and we didn't have all this other stuff that just sat there and went bad. We literally grocery shop every single day. And I kind of do that still. I've always done that since I lived in Romania. So I do leave the house quite often. I am not going to sit there and walk around my car every time I get in, I'm about to leave. So yes, I do find it a courtesy. You know, your license, your blinker could even be out. So there's 4 right there.
Cameras, like. Okay, so I got my light on here. I just hit my camera on real fast. Copper. So now this copper flipped around. So this copper's going to pull next to this copper. So now is he going to turn on his lights?
New one.
We got a double copper situation
here. We know
here.
he stalks the police all
so this
over
copper
the place.
pulled in behind the other copper. But then he didn't turn his lights on. You figured he would have turned his lights on, but he didn't.
If a police officer is coming to help another police officer and he pulls behind the actual police officer, there's no need for lights. None at all. The police officer sees that, hey, one of his coworkers is behind him. He doesn't need to flash his lights to let him know that. He already knows he's there. Now, if he's going behind a pedestrian or a civilian's car, yeah, turn on your lights. Chille, shut up. Every time you open your mouth, you just prove how much more stupid you are than you were yesterday. So you're just going to record them having their lights on? Is that all we're watching? Good.
I figured they got a couple coppers. So I was freezing earlier, but I feel like I've warmed up a little bit. Got a couple of coppers here. Got the coppers. Looks like they got somebody in. Is that Gronkowski? Is that Gronkowski?
You know what's really, really sad is when you know the police officers by name. Now, unless you're somebody important within the city or you live in a very small town, you should not know who the police are by name. If you do, 9 times out of 10, you've interacted with them way too many times and not for the good. Now, there's some people that do know a lot of the cops, but when you're in Las Vegas and you're not somebody important, and you're not involved directly with the police department or EMS or anything like that, you should never be able to walk up to the police and be able to pick out each one of them by name.
Hey, what's going on, man? How you guys doing tonight? Hope you're well.
Good, how are you? Good. How you doing, sir?
Hope you're well.
No, you don't.
Right on, man. You get to go home? Hey, wait.
It was a simple traffic stop because of a light that wasn't on the license plate. But how much you want to bet Chille's going to take credit for this? Like, the police had already dealt with this before Chille even walked up. And the guy was just given a warning and told he could leave. But we all know that Chille is going to tell people, hey, because of me, because I walked up with a camera, the police decided, hey, let's just give him a warning and let him go. We all know that's what he's going to say because that's what he always says. If it wasn't for me being there recording, then this could have gone bad. And they would have killed you. You know they would have killed you if I wasn't here recording. He's so stupid.
Why'd they pull you over, by the way?
No license plate light.
No license plate light?
Yes, sir.
No license plate light?
Light, yeah.
On the front or the back? No license plate light. Oh, yeah. Thanks. What code is that? What is that? Is that what? No license plate light. What code is that?
It was just a traffic stop, sir.
No, I know, but what's the code for that?
Have you been a warning, sir?
No,
I'm not going to tell you any of their information, but
I just was wondering what because people are watching. I wanted to know what
I'll for you. Just give me a second. I'll look it up.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I was just asking what the code was.
Just give me 1 second. I'll look it up.
Yeah, I don't want to give you his information. He told me, but I didn't want to give you his information.
What was that, Chille? He told me, but I don't know information. How were you unable to form actual words for a second there? Oh my. I know how. I know why. I'm not going to say why, but everybody knows what I'm thinking.
Guys, a little hungry. I'm a little heated there. I'm excited. I got so mad. I couldn't tell me I got so mad about asking for the code. He was kind of seems like just a normal man. I'm not sure if
What the hell is going on here? First of all, you've got this creepy, weird music in the background because Chille wants everybody to think he's some kind of like superhero or some shit. And then you've got Chille literally looking at the police like, gotcha, man, gotcha. Like, what the hell, Chille? You embarrass yourself every time you walk out your van. I mean, let's just face it, that's his home. I was going to say every time you walk out the front door, but technically a van doesn't have a front door. So every time you walk out the sliding door of your van, you embarrass yourself. Every time you go out in public, you embarrass yourself. Every time you get on live stream, you embarrass yourself. I don't understand how you haven't figured it out by now that you are a complete embarrassment to the human race.
All right, give me 1 second. Thanks, appreciate it.
Yes, let's stop this police officer from doing his job so that he can go and look up a simple code for Chille that Chille could have looked up himself. Do you guys know how long it took me to find that? The code that I read at the beginning? Less than a minute. It took me less than a minute to look it up. All I put in was, in Google, I put in Nevada license plate light code. That was it. And in less than a minute, I had it. But Chille's got to make these people stop what they're doing and find codes. Like, it's bullshit. And the police officer literally should tell him, I'm not going to do this. If you want to know the code, look it up yourself. I have a job to do. Because Chille doesn't know what it's like to actually work. He doesn't know what it's like to have to actually babysit and hold the hand of a supposedly grown man when the officer could be out doing something way more productive. Anything could happen right now. Let's just throw this out. Hypothetically, somebody's being murdered or about to be murdered, and a call comes in, and the cop has to literally, he could be on his way, but instead he's dealing with Chille. He could have already been to the house within a minute or two faster than he would have been if he wasn't dealing with Chille. That 1 to 2 minute mark could pretty much say whether that person could live or die. It's just ridiculous. It's understandable if the police are on a traffic stop or they're dealing with something actual job related or job worthy, and they have to jump in their car and go. But when they're sitting there dealing with this man-child on the side of the road, and a call comes in, and they're a minute or two behind because they had to deal with this man-child, then, yeah, it could cost somebody's life, or it could be anything. I just chose that just for, dramatic effect, I guess. But it's true.
Code enforcers. minutes, but this one was 4 minutes, so 10 long, 11 minutes. Just a warning, huh? But just a warning is like, just a warning translates into, I have to still bend the knee.
He has no clue. Oh, look, Chille truly is Satan. Look at that, people. I got Chille's true image just by pausing. Chille truly is Satan. He's a demon. I knew it. I knew eventually I'd be able to get his true image at some point. We got it. He's whining and crying now about how long the police are still sitting there over a warning. Well, first of all, the officer that pulled the guy over has to put his report into the computer. He can't. Most of them are not going to leave prior to putting that report in because you want to make sure it's still fresh in your mind while you're typing it up. The other one is literally still there because he's got to look up a code for poor little boy Chille. But Chille's going to use this as a reason to whine and complain about how long they're there. Chille, you're the reason why that one cop is still there because he's looking up a code for your little immature ass.
Bend the knee to another man, and he's going to get to tell me that I have to give him papers, and then if he orders me out of the car, I have to get out of the car. If he wants to search my vehicle, then I have to let him search my vehicle, and then I can revoke consent later using the 2018 United States versus Williams.
I got it for you.
What are you talking about? You asked the man for a code. Why is he going to do all of that to you? Why do you lie so much to your subscribers? Why? That's all I want to know. I want to know. Why do you feel the need to constantly lie to your subscribers? I mean, other than the need of money, and that if you lie and you make things worse than what they really are, then they'll feel sorry for you and they'll throw money at you. Because like you've said to them many times, they don't need to eat. They can go 2 to 3 days without food, but you need the money more than them. I mean, wait, didn't he actually say one time, your kids can even go 2 to 3 days without eating, but I need the money more. Like, that's the kind of person Chille is. Man.
I got it, man.
Oh, you got it? Cool, man. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that.
Oh my god.
I found it. You just thought it was the whole light. Like the light. Yeah. It's 484D. 484D. .115. What? .4. Yeah, so what's the strategy? So, like, if you see someone without a license plate light on, then the strategy is to pull them over to see if they're drinking. No. We talked to them like this.
Oh my god.
We talked to him like this guy. We talked to him. We had a conversation with him. Good guy. I gave him a warning.
Yeah. But this is a burly dude. But we're all men. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're burly, bro. You guys got some.
Correction, Chille. The 2 police officers there are men. You, on the other hand, are a child in a man-like body. I say man-like body because you still have very, very, very childlike body parts, like your hands, your feet, probably your button. Ugh, I don't even want to think about his button. The strategy behind pulling somebody over for a license plate light that is out is to inform you that that light is out. Lights go out while you're driving, and you're not going to know that. I mean, the last time I checked, I can't see the back of my vehicle while I'm driving. I can't see that bumper. I can't see my license plate. I can't see my tail lights. I can't see behind the car when I'm actually driving. So when the police pull you over and say, hey, just letting you know there's a light out back there, that's all they're doing. Now, in the case that you get pulled over for that and they smell alcohol on your breath or smell weed coming out of the car, and weed is illegal in that area, wherever that area is, if it's illegal, then they've got a bust. they can check you. But the strategy is not to see if you're drinking or see if you're doing this or see if you just robbed a bank or whatever. It's just simply to tell you the light is out. But Chille doesn't want his people to know this, okay? Chille wants them to think that the police are driving around and they're like, ooh, I'm out looking for a car that has no license plate light. Because then when I find him, I can pull him over and I can kill him. I can kill him. I'm a copper and I can just walk around and shoot whoever I want. I'm going to shoot you and I'm going to shoot you and I'm going to pull you over because you just look ugly and I'm going to shoot you too. That's what Chille wants his people to think. I mean, he has literally said it himself that the police are only out there to kill everybody. And that's not the case.
I'm behind him.
Just so you're on body cam. Just so you're aware.
What's that?
You're on body cam. I just want to let you know.
Oh, that's okay. I don't mind.
I'm sure you don't. I like it too.
I'm pretty used to it now. You know, I'm on camera all the time. But what's the strategy behind pulling someone over for a license plate light?
To inform them of the laws and talk to them.
So, like, make a contact.
Yeah, we talk to them. We let them know, like, hey, this is what's going on. You should fix it. Have a nice night. That's all it is.
We didn't have license plate lights though when it started.
Hey, we don't
have electricity.
Yeah, we
didn't have electricity. We certainly didn't have portable lights.
What is the point of that, Chille? So if we didn't have license plate lights in the beginning of vehicles, who gives a shit? Then I guess nobody had to get pulled over for it, right? But since they did add lights above the license plate, then a code was created. I mean, if I was Chille, thank God I'm not, but if I was Chille, I would not be able to live with myself if I went out every day and behaved like this. He thinks he's so intelligent and that he's putting these police officers in their place. But he's not. He's literally screaming, I need attention, please give me attention. Hold me, cuddle me, caress me, give me a binky, wipe my ass. I need attention, please. That's what he's doing. And the police are smart enough to see this. That's why they're so nice to him, because they look at him and they see the delicate, sensitive little flower that he is. And they know in their training that when you come in contact with a citizen who is so fragile in their mind and in their feelings, just be really nice to them. You don't want to let them snap, because if you do, it could be a really bad day for that citizen. And the police are not purposely out there looking to make our days bad, regardless of what Chille says.
The sirens.
It's true.
We didn't have any of that. How long you been on the force for?
9 years.
9, and you?
Yeah, about 3.
About 3? What made you join 3 years ago? This is 2020. You joined right around George Floyd.
Around that time, yeah.
Whoa. Was it like a big push to get more coppers at that time?
I was already in the academy.
Oh, you were in the academy when Floyd thing happened? And how did that affect you when you were here for 9 years? Was that like... I was in LA. It was crazy.
You were busy. Oh, you were in LA during it?
Oh, man, yeah.
Whole different environment, I'm sure.
Oh, man.
Are you from Vegas? Or
no, I'm from LA.
You live in Vegas now?
Yeah. Yeah.
How long have you been in Vegas?
A few months, maybe.
Because I actually have... Because I have this...
Yeah, no, he has not lived in Vegas for a couple of months. And he does not technically live in Vegas. He has to stay in Vegas because, well, he has a court case coming up because he's an idiot.
Conversations with a lot of guys that be stopped and stuff like that, especially from California, because we get a lot of people from California. And you interact with a lot of police. Do you see a big difference between like LA, Metro, stuff like that?
Well, I haven't had to sue LA cops. I had to sue you guys, and so it's like, okay, I'm here to film you. I'm going to film you.
Oh, let me correct this poor little child. He didn't have to sue anybody. However, he sued right after his arrest. And by the way, he did not give this information to his followers. This information was accidentally found out. Oops, I am so sorry. People did not notice that my thumb was there. Yeah, this is what you get when you get unedited footage from me. Yeah, he filed right after his arrest, purposely did not tell his followers this. I found out when I came across the video. It was in my feed. And that's when I found out that he had actually filed 2 weeks ago, and it was immediately dismissed. So when he came on in a video and live stream, whatever it was, and was like hyping up his people, I'm finally suing, I need $402 to file this, blah, blah, blah. He was pretty much telling them that this was the first time he was filing, which is a lie. It was already dismissed. It'll be dismissed again, I'm pretty sure. Either way, he's going to lose. He's not going to get $5 million out of this at all. The arrest was his fault, and the officers were, they were lawful. They did nothing wrong. All of this was on him. He's not going to win $5 million out of this. He's trying to go off of, and this is funny. He found out, I guess, somehow on the internet, that a man sued the police department and won $1.3 million for a wrongful arrest. What technically happened was the guy that got arrested was the wrong guy. The guy that was in question that they needed to arrest gave the police a false name before he took off. The name that he gave them was the name of this other man, who they eventually put a warrant out and arrested him. Then he was actually imprisoned for several months. He kept pleading his innocence, and when they finally found out that that was not the guy that they wanted, that the guy that they wanted gave them a fake name, he was released. He then sued for $1.3 million, and he won the lawsuit. Chille is comparing his arrest there in Las Vegas to that case. He's nowhere close to having an unlawful arrest. He's especially nowhere close to having an arrest like that case. But he's not going to tell his subscribers this. He wants them to think he knows what he's talking about and that he knows what he's doing. Because if for any second his followers realize or find out that he's so full of shit, then they're not going to throw money at him anymore. I just love, though, how he went live begging for the $402 to file this lawsuit, and then was kicked out of the building that he went to go file in because he wouldn't turn off his damn camera. If you are that anal about suing the police and begging for that money, then you turn your damn camera off and you go file the paperwork. Instead, he let them tell him he had to go, and he walked out. There are people actually asking for a refund of the donation that they gave for the filing, because he has told them, if you give me the $402, when I win this $5 million lawsuit, I will pay you back. These people are so dumb to believe that he would actually win a $5 million lawsuit on a lawful arrest that they actually gave him the money. But I think they're starting to realize he's full of shit because people are asking for their money back now. I'm sorry to say this to his subscribers. You're never going to see that money again. Any money you give to Chille, whether it's a fundraiser for somebody else or it's a fundraiser for himself, or just because he needs court documents filed or whatever, you'll never see that money again. And the people he's fundraising for, they'll never see the full amount that he told you they're making. He tells you they need $2,000, they might get $500. Chille pockets a huge portion. He pockets way more than what he's giving the people he's fundraising for. And I don't understand why his subscribers haven't figured this out yet. A few obviously have, because they're asking for refunds. But we still need more of them to realize this.
You want to arrest me for filming you? Do it. I'll sue you. But like, all I'm here to do is film. Okay. I'm not here to fight you. I'm literally just, if you're not doing anything wrong, then there's nothing to be afraid of. That's how I.
By the way, sorry, Wrangler, for just like pushing your text out of the way, but yeah, I'll read it when I'm done. Love you.
I am just filming you. I got 2 cameras. Like,
no, that's what I was wondering. Like, not your own personal page, like the stuff you've seen.
Wait,
so the LA.
Wait. I wonder if I can get that.
Because I talked to a lot of guys, and they're like, yeah, like,
do it. I'll sue you. But like, all I'm here to do is film. Okay. I'm not here to fight you. I'm literally just, if you're not
sorry.
doing anything wrong, then there's nothing to be afraid of. That's how I feel. I am just filming you. I got 2 cameras. Like, no.
You see how proud of himself he is? I've got 2 cameras. Yay, me. Like, oh my God. And these police officers aren't even fazed by his childish bullshit. It's hilarious. Sorry.
Well, that's what I was wondering. Like, not your own personal page, like the stuff you've seen.
So the LA,
because I talked to a lot of guys, and they're like, yeah, like, it's a little different, stuff like that.
The Vegas cops are a little more personable. LA cops, I mean, the last cops I audited tonight, they were just real stiff and didn't talk and didn't speak. And, like, come on, guys. The LA cops are just a lot of personality. Right. You know that. Yes. And then, but, like, there's more characters in cops that aren't in gigantic cities. You're more likely to have an interaction. I did have a great interaction, but I still can't get any of you guys to, like, actually let me do a ride along and, like, give it from a perspective where I don't like the way the system is. Let me actually show the viewers the way the system is from the inside. You know, you guys want to
Oh my God. The only reason he wants to do a ride along is so that he can actually feel like he's a police officer for once. Because we all know that Chille wanted to be a police officer growing up, and then he couldn't pass the test or any of the exams, probably most likely the mental exam, but they did not allow him to join their organization. And then he went on a life of crime, and they kept arresting him and making him accountable for the crime that he committed. And that's where his hatred comes from. It's not just hatred of police for Chille, it's jealousy of police for Chille. He is so jealous of the police organization. And I'm talking police officers, sheriff's deputies, highway patrolmen. He is so jealous of them because they do have authority over him. And he doesn't like that. He wants to have some kind of authority. He wants to feel like he is special and that he has to be respected in some way. And, well, yeah, he's not respected in any way possible. And that's why he's so jealous of police. His hatred for them is because they made him accountable for his crimes, and they wouldn't let him join their organization because, well, they're smart. They take men, not children, who look like a man. And then he's jealous of them because they're better than he is.
Arm me and then put me in a jacket, in a bulletproof vest. And it's like,
we're worried about people getting hurt.
You're risking your life, you're risking mine.
We signed up for it. I don't want someone who goes to ride along to get hurt, man.
You don't think that my job is dangerous?
No, everyone's job.
Dude, if I walk up and see the back of my camera's black. If I walk up and you see the back of my, dude, I could get shot doing this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna comment on any of that.
No, but I could.
You have a good day. You have a good night, sir.
What happened? The conversation, you just killed the guy. What did I say? I just talked about your brother or girlfriend or anything. Come on. Okay, dude, listen, God bless, bro.
Yeah, you too, God bless, dude.
If you
See, they know. Sorry, Mandy. See, they know that he's trying to bait them at that point. So these police officers did the right thing. They said, see ya, and they leave. Because they now know that he's just trying to bait them. They're not stupid. They know he's unhinged, probably mentally ill, definitely unhinged, narcissistic, they definitely see that. And they could probably tell that he's not sober, because, well, he never is. So they're just going to do the right thing, and they're going to walk away and leave Chille on the street, or on the sidewalk, yelling at 2 cameras. Because basically that's all he's doing, is yelling at 2 cameras. And stop saying God bless, Chille. Stop. you, it makes me mad. It makes me mad when he says stuff like that, because he doesn't mean it. Don't say God bless unless you freaking mean it.
I don't want to end that way, but it was good.
Yeah, man. If you see me,
we've interacted a couple of times.
Yeah, I'm just here to film you. I'm not here to do anything else.
Hey, I appreciate the conversation. I'm sure you got some stuff that.
Yeah. Dude, if you guys actually sat down with someone who is versus you and listened to their ideas, we might be able to get somewhere.
They have meetings every week at area commands, every month.
When and where? How do I find out about it?
It's all different. You go on our website.
lvmpd.com. Protectthecity.com.
Yeah, a bunch of links to different stuff, all meetings and stuff like that.
I'll go. I'll see you there. I'll see you there. Oh, what's your name and badge number?
Officer Cornejo, 18396.
Cornejo.
Yes, sir.
And what's your name and badge number?
Officer Sharp.
Officer Sharp.
P number 14815.
P number 14815.
Yeah, we've interacted before.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
It's all been good.
Yeah, dude, I'm only here to film you guys.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
Stop saying you're only there to film them. You are not only there to film them. You are there to film them, harass them, verbally abuse them, so that you can get some kind of content, so that you can continue to lie and grift from your followers. That is why you are really there.
You'll never pull a weapon, and I'll never attack you.
I would never.
I promise.
I would never think you would. Man.
Never, dude. Well, there it is, folks. Those guys actually had a conversation with me, and they weren't too bad. I mean, look, I told them the truth. I'm against you. But that's what you need to hear. We need to have these things. I got to get the fuck out of here. See you guys in the next one. Later, gators!
What? Oh, my God. So... Chille's just so excited that somebody had a conversation with him instead of running away. Oh my God. Oh wow, you know your life is screwed when you have to stalk police just to have a conversation with somebody, because nobody else wants to have a conversation with you. Oh man. Chille, if you would just literally change your personality by 150%, people might want to interact with you. But as of now, yeah, no, you're repulsive. So yeah, there you go. More of Chille stalking the police because, well, it's the only way he can have a conversation with another human being without them running away, screaming from him. Just never seen anybody so excited to have had a conversation with people. Like, he was so proud. He's a disaster. Anyways, I'm working on one more video, and then I will get the games put together for the Kahoot game on my live stream. That'll take me a few minutes. Well, actually, probably an hour to put those together, and then we'll go live. The one that I'm working on right now, so you guys know, is the video that he did where he had an interview with some sovereign citizen who supposedly won $1.7 million lawsuit by suing the police, going to federal court, suing and then claiming he won by default. And, well, it's a lie. It's all a lie. Chille will only put stuff on his channel for his viewers if it's a lie. Never the truth. The truth is not part of his narrative. If the truth ever became part of his narrative, then, well, he'd have no followers. He wouldn't be making any money. So everything he puts, it has to be a lie. Because he has to pump these people up and continue manipulating them because, well, they cannot think on their own. Anyways, I will see you in the next video. Take care, be safe, and I love each and every one of you.